this is Monk here from Uber Rock Television in a rather empty limelight. We're next door a wee bit later on. One of the legendary bands of the thrash genre will be, I think, making their first ever appearance in Belfast. No?
Third.
Hey, it's been so long.
We were here in 1990.
I'm pleased to say we're joined by Phil from the band. So welcome back to Belfast.
Thank you.
Monkey fucked up.
Look, I mean, it's fine. Who's perfect?
First, part of the reason you're out on tour at the minute with this enormous world tour, first album in 23 years. How did that come about? Is it because of Dave, because something becoming available again, or
No,
just
I
felt
mean,
the time was right?
we had a new song already and a record deal in place. I don't know. It's just the songs came back. I mean, I don't know why. I don't know why now. I'm not really going to question it. I'm just going to go with it. But, you know, for years we just didn't have any songs. And then, you know, it was like the faucet turned back on and the songs started falling out. So like, okay, it's time.
A very aptly named album as well. It's
Yeah.
very much a revival for the band. You must be enormously pleased with the reception it's had, because critics and fans have been raving about
Yeah,
it.
it's been great. I mean, you know, ultimately we were really just happy with the way the record turned out. We were really excited about it and had a really great experience making it. And that was just enough in itself.
Mm.
The fact that we made a record, we were so pleased with it. The process was incredible. And then, you know, the icing on the cake is that people are enjoying it a great deal. So we're very happy.
Of course, the whole landscape of the music business has changed in those intervening years. Was it difficult for you to grab a hold of how technology has moved on the social media side of things?
Yeah, it's just how it is now. It's just things, you know. I think it's great. I mean, to be able to interact directly with fans where they used to have to send you a letter, and I think it's great. You have direct access to the people. You can talk directly to them. You get feedback immediately, good, bad, indifferent. I mean, it's all this stuff. There's so many ways to hear music. There seems to be just more of everything. But I think it's great.
And how has touring changed in that interim? You said before we turned the camera on, you're in the middle of this massive tour. Have the whole logistics changed, or is it still just the same basic thing?
It's the same. It's just easier to keep in touch. It's actually much better. I mean, we used to have to go, you know, when we were touring early on, there was borders every night. There was different money in every country. You know, I'd find myself at 2 a.m. in the Hauptbahnhof pumping Deutschmarks in a payphone to try to call my house. Now I can video chat with my wife from anywhere in the world. It's really much easier to keep in touch with people. So it's really positive. You know, the machinations of touring and playing shows are all the same, you know. But it's easier to keep in touch with people, so that's a great thing.
Yeah, at the end of the day, you just have to get up there and play anyway. So.
Yeah, I mean, this is the greatest part of it. I mean, who gets to go play music every day for a living? It's wonderful.
Yeah, doing something else like us with a website. We just love writing about music and talking to guys like yourselves, and it doesn't feel like a job really, does it, when you're having so much fun?
No, it's just wonderful. And some days are easier than others, and it's just like anything, you know. Some days you forget. You know, sometimes it's easy to forget how lucky you are, and you take it for granted, and then you just got to just check yourself, you know, and say, "Whoa, I forgot to appreciate where I'm at." And, you know, it's easy to complain about stuff, but it's totally pointless. I mean, you know, I think people in bands, mostly when you hear them complain about stuff, it's logistically, it's sometimes the hassle of traveling, and but so what? Some people have real problems. The things that we experience are not that big of a deal.
Indeed. So you're coming to the sort of the latter stage of the tour. You're in the UK and Europe and all now. How's the reception been that he is live? I mean, the fans just is there a new generation of fans coming through as well, or is it all old heads like me?
Well, I think it's old people and young people, and it's been a nice mix of folks, and the response has been really good. I'm pleased that people are singing along with some of the new songs already, and it's just been really great. We're really fortunate. So.
Oh, will you be taking a wee bit of time off then once the tour finishes?
Well, this will end, and then we have 6 weeks off, and then we're going to Japan, Australia, New Zealand, doing shows with Violence, and then we're finalizing a tour in March in the U.S., working on a tour back here next year. Finishing up booking all the summer dates, So I pretty much 2020 is already booked. And then we'll see what happens in 2021, whether we go make another record, if we have enough songs yet, or if we just keep, playing shows. But it's back, and we'll be making another record. We already have stuff, and we're just going to keep going.
Yeah, nothing else for it. Of course, one very important date in 2020, Bloodstock, one of our favourite festivals.
It's going to be great.
That's going to be
looking forward
it.
to it.
That's a heck of a lineup and a heck of an experience.
Yeah, it's going to be great.
Are festivals important to you as a band in terms
Yeah.
of getting your music out there?
As far as getting our music out, I don't know. I mean, it's an opportunity to play for a bunch of people all in the same place, which is great. And it's just fun. It's just a fun experience, and it's just nice to be part of it,
On that note, this is Monk from Uber Rock Television. Secret Right Awakening is out now from all good online outlets and physical record shops as well, don't forget them. And looking forward to the show tonight and the rest of the tour. This is Monk signing out in his usual fashion. Keep her lit, keep her between the hedges, and above all, keep it metal.